It's time for another Percy's Fast Food Toy Story. Hi guys, thank you once again for visiting my channel, Percy's Fast Food Toy Story, and we have another surprise toy from McDonald's Happy Meal. Look at that happy smile from our Happy Meal box. So here it is, a Pokemon card. These are currently available. They started giving them away last May 9, and if you want to have your own collection like this Rayquaza box, you can go to your nearest McDonald's, in your place and grab a hold of the series of toys called the Pokemon Dragon Discovery. Just like this Rayquaza. Look at this. Isn't it awesome? I bet this is the first time that you encountered, or probably it's not one of those really popular Pokemon. Yeah, during the early times of the Pokemon. Okay, let's open it up and see all these awesome surprises inside this Happy Meal toy. Wow, this is pretty great. I love it. I love Happy Meal. I love McDonald's, and I especially love, well, aside from the food, of course, their chicken McNuggets, the spaghetti, the hamburgers, the fries, the drinks, and all the wide array of foods and treats that can be had. I am much more elated by the Happy Meal toys. Just take for instance these toys. One Happy Meal will give us all these stickers here, which contains some of the parts of our Pokemon characters, and it also comes with a nifty poster, which is back to back. I once said that it's double-sided. It's actually back to back. So you have a poster here of Dragonite, Rayquaza, and of course Hatena, the cute little Pokemon there. It looks like a clown. Yeah, it's a miniature Pokemon. And then over at the other side, we have the sticker poster. Okay, so that is Dragapult, that is Hydreigon, and that's okay. All these other Pokemon characters like Umbreon, probably Pikachu, Hatena, and Quagsire. Okay, now as you can see, there are a lot of white spaces there, so this will somehow give us a clue that this is the place where we're going to place all of our stickers here. So we have a complete set of three packs of stickers. So this is the head of Dragapult. Okay, let's take a deep breath and try to position it as neatly as possible. Okay, so that is it. Not bad for a first sticker. And then of course it's a little Pikachu. Okay, so I think Pikachu would go here. Okay, hope it goes well. One of the trickiest part of the Happy Meal toys is when there are toys that would require sticking stickers, but it can be a lot of fun, and it doesn't have to be perfect, just like what happened here. I was really hoping that there won't be any white marks on the side, but anyway, things happen, and sometimes they're a little skewed, they're imperfectly placed, but no matter. I think that's part of the fun, and you can always say that it was done by a 6-year-old kid. That's why it's not aligned properly. Okay, you know what? I was supposed to push fast forward, but unintentionally or inadvertently I pushed the slow motion. So things are a little bit slower. I think this is going to be a very long video. Anyway, so this is the tail. Let's see which Pokemon has this tail. Oh, it's Umbreon. Okay, off the bat you can see the shapes, the white shapes that are provided for, and you would immediately detect which sticker would go where. Okay, so there it is. We're going to stick our Umbreon tail, and once you're able to perfectly position it, you can push the sticker as permanently as possible. Okay, am I supposed to say stuff slower? This is a very slow video. You know what? Yeah, I am very specific about having this in a fast-paced video. Oh my goodness! Why in a world did I push slow motion? Okay, so what we're putting here is the one of the legs of Hydreigon. Okay, come on, you can do it. You can do it. There it is, Hydreigon. Well, there are a lot of missing parts from this particular character. I mean, considering that he has a lot of ornate and very complex, contours of the body. No wonder most of the stickers are actually for Hydreigon. Okay. Did we do it? Come on. Oh, we'll have to redo it again because it was really awkwardly positioned. Okay, so there it is. One more time. Second time's a charm. And hopefully this will be perfect. Yeah, I think that's okay. So that's it. So we have the feet of Hydreigon. Oh, we're pulling it. I'm not very satisfied with how it was positioned. I think, yeah, it's a good thing that you can easily detach it, especially if you're not even, really pushed it hard. I mean, the stickers. It's so much easier to peel it off and then retry putting it once again. Okay, that's a very loud vehicle. Anyway, so that is great. Come on, are we okay? Okay, that's it. Okay, on to the next piece of the puzzle. What is the next one? Okay, we're rotating it as slowly as possible. Oh my goodness. Okay, what is the next sticker? Come on, but this is a very, very colorful sticker. Oh! We're able to finish the first sheet of stickers. Now we're on to the next one. Yes. This is so great. Okay. So this is the second sheet, and then off the bat you can see that there is a Hatena and the head of Hydreigon. Okay, let's put Hatena first. This very, very cute impish Pokemon character. I'm not so well versed about the character Hatena, but yeah. At first glance, I think the most I can say is this is a very, very cute Pokemon. And I think Hatena is going to give Pikachu a run for the money. I mean, in terms of cuteness, and it's like a toy Pokemon. Okay, this is so much more smaller than Pikachu, and with the hairstyle, the pink color, I think this would almost instantaneously become a favorite, especially the little girls, who might sometimes find some of the other Pokemons to be so formidable and so masculine. Yeah, this is very cute, 100%. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, now we're going to peel the head off. Okay, we're going to peel the head of Hydreigon. Okay. The very, very thorny. Is that thorns? It has a very spiky hair. Okay, anyway, so I've seen the positioning of the head supposedly, but the next challenge is if we're going to position it as perfectly as possible. Okay, so there it is. Take your deep breath, and then hopefully it will be positioned properly. Because you know what, these posters, I intend to put them in a frame. Well, the only way to display these posters is by putting them on a glass frame and then have it posted on the wall. And then, should you get tired, displaying the one side, you can always display the other one. Or another alternative is to buy another set so that you can have a framed of all the sticker posters and then have the other side of the frame, the one with a triumvirate, three Pokemons on one posters, and then have it displayed. And that way, you can have almost 20 posters to hang on the wall, and that would be really awesome if you catch my drift. Okay, now we're on to this smiling lips, and obviously this is from Quagsire, if I'm not mistaken. Look at that smiling. Even with the white mouth, it's already cute. But I think Quagsire will be even cuter with this, red mouth with a pink tongue. It will definitely make Quagsire a lot more cuter. Okay, let's see. I just hope I'm going to be able to position it as perfectly as possible. Yeah, sometimes we can be a little bit more forgiving of ourselves when we're not able to position it correctly. But of course, the real goal here is to make it as masterfully placed or as professionally placed in the sticker poster. Of course. Like I said, I'm going to have it framed, and I think the best way to frame them is that, of course, we have a perfectly stickered sticker poster. Yeah. And then these are the hands of Hydreigon, and obviously they also have a face. So this is a little bit eerie, Hydreigon basically has three faces, one for each hand, and also at the top of its head. So the hands are not just yeah. So it's a face that can clamp or grab some stuff. If Hydreigon would decide to have coffee and croissants, he can always reckon for the hands with a similar face as that of the head. Okay, so that is pretty cool. Okay, and I really hope that we're going to position it. Keeping your fingers crossed would not be as easy to Hydreigon since it doesn't have any fingers there. Yeah, keep your hand face crossed. Okay, well, it's a good thing that Hydreigon is not as superstitious. Okay, so here's another face hand. So Hydreigon would have complete. The anatomy is almost complete. Okay, we're going to position the other hand with, once again, the face of Hydreigon. It looks like somewhat like a character from Poison Ivy. It's like a Venus flytrap. But yeah, unlike the ordinary Venus flytrap characters, this one has three faces, three heads, which definitely made Hydreigon a lot more formidable and a lot more fearsome, a lot more scary, if you catch my drift. Okay, so there it is. That is Hydreigon's hands and the face. And then we also have which of the part are we going to have? So we're going to pick the head of Umbreon. And there is Umbreon. Look at that, with a yellow circle at the forehead. Yeah, and also on some other parts on the legs. This looks like a black Pikachu. Well, the at least the ears and yeah, he sort of reminds me of Pikachu as well. I don't know if this is an evolution or a transformation of Pikachu. Anyway, I think this is a very strong character as it is, Umbreon. Okay, that is Umbreon. And then we still have a couple more white pieces there. And we still have two stickers. So we're going to put the tail of Hydreigon. Okay. I hope in the future I won't be having the same mistake as to, you know, putting the video on slow motion. I wish I could have repeated it. Of course, this is a sticker video. It will be very difficult to unstick them and then videotape them. Anyway, yeah. I'm just forcing myself to say a lot of stuff because this is gonna be a very, very long video. Okay, so positioning the tail of Hydreigon. And look at that. It is basically colored red and blue. Well, that's predominantly the color of Hydreigon. Of course, there's also some green there. So it looks like actually a character from Poison Ivy. Looks like Poison Ivy. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. So here is the last piece, and we're speeding up the video. So this is the feet of Quagsire. Look at that cute little Quagsire. Like I said, I have a couple of toys from Happy Meal also with the likenesses of Quagsire, and I gotta tell you, it's very cute. So this poster is definitely cuteness overload. It's very colorful and worthy to actually be hung on the wall, to have it framed, and definitely a wonderful addition to my collection. And also, as you can see, there's also the QR code there. So if you want to play with the McDonald's app to get with your Pokemons, you can very easily do so because yeah, it's as simple as scanning the QR code. So that is it. Now let's go to the trading cards. Look at that, the Pokemon trading card collection. Okay, now I gotta get my very sharp scissor here to aid me as I pull out all these awesome trading cards inside this this booster pack, this Pokemon booster pack. And like I always say, they have got to be a unique cards. I mean, by that I mean they shouldn't be a replication, or they shouldn't be the same as the previous cards I had before. Okay, well, let's hope for the best. Okay, just one more sniff and we're good. So I will try to pull out all the four Pokemon trading cards, and then there it is. Okay, let's put them at the back first, and just to heighten the excitement. Okay, so these are the Pokemon cards, and then do you have Drampa with hologram? I think I already have this. Anyway, it's okay. This is a hologram of Drampa. I have a feeling that that particular card would fetch a lot of money. Oh, the next one is Rayquaza, and then we also have Eevee. I don't think we have that, and then we have Hatena. I'm not so sure if I already have this. Anyway, yeah, I think we can afford to have duplicates here. And like I said, these are collections given to us basically by McDonald's Happy Meal, and I am so happy. So there it is. In this Happy Meal alone, we have 4 trading cards, the stickers and the sticker posters with the poster on the other side. It's a back-to-back poster, like I said, with a Happy Meal logo on the side. And then we also have this box. So if you want to have your own set of Pokemon Dragon Discovery, go to your nearest McDonald's right now and get for yourself one.